What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys a nice little four-man correlation play that I love on the board for this NFL Week 4 slate, Sunday slate. So we're going to be giving you guys a couple breakdowns on these two different correlation players, wide receiver and quarterback duo. So again, before we get into those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Just mean the world to me. Going to be grinding for you guys all college football and NFL season. So again, if you guys are new to the channel and are a fan of football in general, this is a perfect channel for you guys. So again, make sure those post notifications are turned on down below. From yesterday's video that I just dropped on college football, as you guys saw, literally every single player that I've dropped throughout the whole week onto this coming week, leading up to these games, have gotten bumped up a great amount as well. So again, the best way to get the notifications on this channel and just beat the value right whenever I find it and just beat the bumps and whatnot, which we're trying to earn money together on this whole prize picks and sports betting type of situation. Again, have those post notifications turned on to get notified right when it drops. But with that being said, we're going to go and hop right into the players that we got again for this week 4 slate. Sunday, September 29th. We're going to be looking at two different games, two different correlation plays right here. So we're going to be looking at this Houston Texans team against Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a pretty good game. Now, this team has been struggling. As you guys can see, they're 0-3 on the season, and Houston has been having a little bit of struggles as well. A lot of the games have been sloppy, but I feel like this is a perfect game against a very weak team, and they can also keep up as well. So that's the type of situation we're looking at. Not a blowout type of game, and as you guys can see, the spread is only 6 on this game. So over and under is 44.5. So again, a lot of points to be scored prediction wise. And then the other game that we're going to be looking at is where they at Minnesota Vikings versus Green Bay Packers. Love this matchup as well. As you guys can see, the spread on this one's minus 2.5 for Green Bay. So again, only a touchdown, and then the over and under total points scored is 43.5. So again, over 20 on each team for both these different games as well. So we rock with Houston, Texas, and Green Bay correlation plays in today's video, with our first ones being Jordan Love and his Green Bay offense. Love this matchup right here for them. They're going to get some Minnesota Vikings team, which they are super hot right now, and I'm predicting for them to be up typically a great amount of this matchup. So again, in my prediction, Green Bay is going to be playing from behind or even just be like a shootout type of situation. They've been playing great, so again, not sure how they're going to match up in this situation, but I know they're going to have to keep up offensively, airing out the ball and do their thing. So again, this play has gotten bumped up a good amount. When I originally took it in the earlier of the week, I believe this one was at 233 or 234.5. Now it's at 243. So as you guys can see, when it first opened a while ago, it was at 238. That's just like a whole correlation play or on outlier and whatnot. So again, when I originally took it, it was in the 230s. So again, this play has been getting bumped up a good amount. Now I know he's like dealing with that little injury and whatnot, but I feel like he's from according to what I've been reading, he's been pretty good recently. So again, we're gonna be rocking with him on the over. Not really worried about that anymore. But as you guys can see, this Minnesota passing yards defense, as you guys can see, they are ranked 26 in passing yards allowed, to give around 240 a game. So again, that's damn near right around where his line is at. If you look at his recent head-to-heads, he does pretty good against this team, 229 and then 256. Obviously, he was a newer quarterback in the league. Now he's kind of warmed up and done his thing. He had a great little run last season in the playoffs as well. So I feel like there were more improvement so far. The only game he played so far this season, he had 260 against Philadelphia Eagles, 29-34. So again, he bought out, did his thing. He had 37 passing plays, so their passing run rate hasn't been the best, obviously, but he has been out. So that a lot of that reason as to why they're running the ball a lot more is because of his absence. But 40-60, I expect that one to honestly even out to 50-50 with him there, even above. So we'll be rocking with Jaden Reed on the correlation play. As you guys can see, he is wide receiver 1 on this team with 14 targets, only 2 more than Romeo Doubs though. But again, I just love Jaden Reed in this type of matchup. So again, 21.9 target share. We'll be rocking with him on his play. So a little breakdown on Jaden Reed right here for you guys. As you guys can see, his line is 47.5. Nothing crazy so far in this season. He has 2 out of 3. His first game he had 138. Second game he had 50. And then obviously this game he really struggled. Romeo Doubs got all the work. But I feel like this is a great matchup. If we look at Jaden Reed in his recent head-to-heads against Minnesota, he typically balled out both games last season. He had 83 and 89, damn near doubling this line. So again, he's had history of just doing his thing offensively against the Vikings, and I expect him to just run it back. this season and go out there and do his thing, especially with them being even worse this season in receiving yards allowed. As you guys can see, wide receiver position, they're ranked 31st in receiving yards allowed, giving around 196 a game. So again, pretty good value right there overall. And again, if they're giving up that many receiving yards, damn near 200 a game to receivers, I believe Jayden Reed should have an easy time covering this line. In recent matchups last season, he has proven himself to have success in this type of situation. So love this play right here, Jayden Reed and Jordan Love for our first correlation play. And again, if you guys are going to take anything from my video, I would probably recommend this correlation play. You guys could like run it with a discount or whatnot whenever they drop sometimes. So again, or even the Caleb Williams play if you guys haven't took them on already. But Jordan Love over his play. Love 243.5 passing yards. What happened? Okay. Prize Picks acting weird, and then Reed over his receiving yards right here. So this is our first correlation play that we'll give you guys. And then for the foreman, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that we're going to be pairing with these guys is, again, the Texans offense, CJ Stroud. Now, I know you guys are looking at this play right here, and so far this season, he's been having his struggles. He's been having a couple of turnovers. I forgot how many interceptions he's had so far. As you guys can see, the first two games he did good, but last game he had 2 interceptions. That's the one I was kind of basing it off of. But if we look at him so far this season, he's been at this line. He's been close to this line, 234, 260, and 215. Now, this play has been getting bumped up as well. When I originally took it on my other plays I do personally throughout the week, it was at 260.5. Now it's at 266. So even though there's a lot of reds right here, Prize Picks wouldn't bump this one up again if they didn't believe he would be able to cover this line. Now, this is a good matchup for him to just really air out the ball and do his thing. I'm not sure why Prize Picks took off this little thing right here, but refresh. As you guys can see, Jacksonville, they're ranked 30th in passing yards allowed, for now 252 a game. Now, last season, CJ Stroud saw a lot of success, as you guys can see, against this team. 280 and 304 passing yards in both the matchups last season. So again, he's proven that he could do a lot in this matchup. And again, I just feel like there's a lot of value for him to go crazy. They're at home, so just perfect type of game and environment for him to go out there and finally air it out this season for over his projected yards. And this one again has been getting bumped up, so even Prize Picks knows this is a great matchup for him to just ball out and do his thing. As you guys can see, the pass rate to run rate for this Texans offense is way better in the pass rate. For the NFL, 62% is a lot compared to a 38% run rate. And then instead of Nico Collins, we're actually going to be rocking with Stephon Diggs. Now, Stephon Diggs, he only has 4 less targets than Nico Collins. Obviously, Nico Collins has been balling. But in this type of matchup, I like Stephon Diggs. And I feel like a lot of the, targets, or not targets, but, the defense is going to be targeting Nico Collins and just watching out for him because of his deep threat so far that he's had so far this season. And personally, I believe Stephon Diggs' line is not that high compared to the production that he usually puts out. I feel like this is an easy line for him to cover. So again, I feel like all the eyes are going to be on Nico Collins, leaving Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell, which haven't really, they've been 50-50 on their games on covering their lines. So again, I feel like it's going to leave these two guys a lot more open compared to what Nico Collins' production has been seeing recently. So we're rocking with Stephon Diggs for this correlation play instead of Nico Collins over his receiving yards. As you guys see so far in the season, he's 94 his last most recent game, and this is a type of similar offense or defensive team. Minnesota Vikings, they're ranked around the same area as Jacksonville's receiving yards defense. So again, kind of similar situation. Stephon Diggs, I believe he should go crazy. His line is only 61.5. This one has been getting bumped up as well. So again, even Prize Picks knows that this is a perfect matchup for him to go crazy, kind of same as CJ Stroud. 56.5 got bumped up all the way to 61.5. So again, obviously there's something right there. And then again, the first 2 games he kind of had duds because, again, Nico Collins got this production. But a lot of teams are going to be watching film on these guys and seeing Nico Collins, and they're going to key on him in these next up-and-coming games. As you guys can see, obviously this was from last season. Stephon Diggs was on the Bills, but he had 121 receiving yards against these guys. So again, he knows how to ball out and do his thing against Jacksonville. So can't really break this stat up right here. He he did double this line actually. So great play right here. Love the pass rate. Everything's just in value for a super high ceiling for both these guys to hit their correlation plays. So not really much else to break down right there. Again, Stroud over his play, and then Stephon Diggs over his play right here. Stephon Diggs, 61.5. So this is my correlation play that I'm giving you guys again for this NFL slate that we got right here, week 4. Jordan Love, Jaden Reed, quarterback and wide receiver correlation play 243.5 pass yards. Jaden Reed, 47.5 receiving yards. CJ Stroud, 266.5 pass yards. Stephon Diggs, 61.5 receiving yards. This I'm be rocking with and giving you guys for this free video right here. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with this post notice turn on. It just mean the world to me, a big grind for you guys. And again, if you guys want to stay tuned with me, my channel, my content throughout the whole NFL and college football season, and just a fan of football in general, again, make sure this post notice are turned on down below to get notified right whenever those videos drop. But that is all I got for you guys in today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.